Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship. Charles, this isn't Star Trek. Being a smartass will not bring you peace, my friend. Peace was never an option.
Hello, big kids. It's time for your
Big review.
What up, big kids? Here's your big review. The Marvel Legends Galactic series, Professor Xavier, Professor X. Here we got good old Charles Xavier. I really love the head sculpt, his big old bald head and his pointy eyebrows, blue eyes. Great likeness to comic Professor X. I love the suit. It's really cool, like his nice striped tie and his buttons. I know people love it. And his feet right there. And as you can see, he's attached to his little wheelchair, which you can remove him. He has two holes in the back, which if you don't have him in a wheelchair can seem very weird, but his wheelchair has these two little pegs. I don't know why this one's silver, but you know, really nice chair. It's really more like the movie X-Men chair with the cool X wheels. What do they call you? Wheels. Anyway, you know, he has two little pegs. He got peg holes on the bottom of his feet for the chair right there. And it looks really cool. I really like it a lot. And of course it rolls. Articulation, Professor's head X is on this hinge ball joint, so it can go pretty nicely as well as fully rotate. Arms fully rotate. They go in and out. They have a bicep swivel as well as 2 points of elbow articulation. His wrists can rotate as well as go in and out, and he has that kind of finger crunch thing going on, so cool. No ab crunch, but he does have waist articulation, and his coat is this nice durable plastic, so that way you can move it around if you need to. He has these nice ball jointed hips that can go in and out, forward and back, as well as rotate the other part of the leg. Bend the 2 points at the knee, as well as rotates at the upper part of the ankle right here, and the ankles can pivot forward and back, and he has an ankle pivot. Well, kind of does, yeah, he does, but it's not that much, and you won't really, doesn't really matter because you have him in the wheelchair, and he has the toe articulation, and of course he can roll. Professor X comes with his Cerebro helmet, you know, what he uses to read men's minds, but it's really cool. Still a very nice helmet, especially like the back. You can see here it fits on his head just fine. Not only does Professor X come with a standard Marvel Legends comic book, he came with the Build-A-Figure piece of Galactus, which was the head, so the head man comes with the head. And what do they call you, Wheels? And what do they call you, short hairy beast? Charles, I resent that. Oh, sorry, Hank. Now, X-Men, go save the city. Make it so, #1. Again with the Star Trek jokes. You know that Star Wars is better. Size comparison time. So here you can see Professor X is in good scale with other Marvel Legends, whether it's the Series 3 Magneto or the Series 6 Wolverine or Red Hulk Wolverine, which this one is. You can see with the 6-inch Mark 6 Iron Man. I mean, you're going to have him mostly sitting if you want to do the classic you know, wheelchair Professor X, but yeah, so he works in really good. Now, if you're an X-Men fan, you definitely gotta have Professor X. I mean, it's really cool. We get a really cool wheelchair. I would have preferred if it was like the 90s or Jim Lee X-Men with that cool hovercraft wheelchair, but still, like, you know, the figure is very articulated, especially for a figure that you know, can't really walk. But you know, I like that it comes with a Cerebro helmet. You'll need him if you get a mint to complete your Galactus, and I think it's a really great figure. I mean, it looks great, and I highly recommend it. For more geek news, reviews, and more, check out bkbn.net. I'm Shalong. Remember, celebrate your numb in a big way. In brightest day, in blackest night.
Urban Collector is tight. If you like superhero video game, movie, action figures, replicas, t-shirts, and more, check out Urban Collector. They take all credit cards and PayPal, plus do pre-orders with urban-collector.com. You don't need a power ring to be a superhero, but I think they sell them too. Awesome!
My legs! I can't feel my legs! I can't feel my legs! I can't feel my legs! Wait a second, in the comics I can walk again, and I can dance! How's that for a magic trick, bitches?